you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. What's up YouTube, Pilot83 here. Just giving you a little update about the Concord by DcDesigns that will be coming to PC and Xbox, hopefully by Christmas, but if not, by early January. Dean Chris from DcDesigns has been working very hard on getting this plane out after having some setbacks after Sim Update 7, where a few of his aircrafts, especially the F-14, needed to be worked on and recoded in some aspects as far as the HUDs and things of that nature. He stated on his Facebook, he said, "I'm currently having a bit of time off. It's providing quite stressful every time a sim update rolls out with all the grace of a drunk hippo and wrecks everything. Normal service will resume next week as I get back to work on the legendary Concord. Happy Friday." So let's all give it up a big thank you to Dean Chris for all of his hard work. The F-14 is by far one of my most favorite planes in the game, and the Concord I know will be just as good, if not better. So much love to him and working so hard through all these updates. But let's get back to the topic of the Concord and what I know and what y'all should know. Let's get to it. So in another news update, DcDesigns shared some new images of the Concord and Microsoft Flight Simulator. We first saw the aircraft a year ago with the first teaser images of the old P3D model being ported to the new sim. We now have a better look at how the aircraft is looking in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and things are looking promising for a releasing time frame in 2021. Even though with Sim Update 7 pushing everything back, he's still shooting for Christmas. So we believe in you, Dean Chris. But it says, due to the good head start that was made possible because of custom code that was created for the P3D that has been carried over from Microsoft Flight Simulator with no apparent issues. These new images have been shared to show a few perspectives of the Concord, but the developer knows that they show work in progress as it's basically the old P3D model. Much of the work for the near future should be dedicated to bring this up to Microsoft Flight Simulator standards with higher resolution, textures, PBR, decals, and more. As for what to expect from the overall package, Dean Chris says visual fidelity will be significantly improved with extensive rebuilding in the exterior model and particularly in the cockpit concerning the system's simulation. As usual from DcDesigns, the goal will be to provide a reasonably detailed experience while still being accessible to all users. Don't expect a study-level aircraft, even though some of the quirks of this legendary airplane will be implemented, such as fuel transfer for pitch trim, step climb profile for cruise acceleration, nose droop animations, highly realistic flight model with super cruise, and more. The DcDesigns Concord will come with liveries from the main operators of the aircraft, a manual the size of a refrigerator, and support big as a refrigerator, and support for the built-in interactive checklist in Microsoft Flight Simulator so that new users can take the Concord on a full flight from start to finish without having to reference any additional documentation. This should also make the Concord more accessible to console users. So yes, as I said, the DcDesign Concord will be available on Xbox. But just a couple other things to note real quick. It says that DcDesign promises that the entire cockpit will be animated with every single switch, button, dial, and knob rendered in 3D and responding to the pilot's command. The Concord will demand full attention, with the flight engineer station requiring monitoring during the flight to ensure the safety of all operations. While the developer is not looking to create a study-level simulation of the Concord for Microsoft Flight Simulator, the sheer number of instruments and systems means that a relatively complex experience is in store for simmers. The developer is using hundreds of reference photographs from retired museum exhibit Concords in Scotland and Surrey. These are being used to accurately recreate the aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator. From an aesthetic point of view, concerning the simulation itself, DcDesigns is implementing a custom flight model that will allow the aircraft to accurately fly up to its famous supersonic speeds, reaching Mach 2 at 55,000 feet. The external model will also be extensively animated, like the famous nose droop undercarriage, inlet ramps, reverse thrust buckets, passenger and cargo doors, and more. Since the Concord only flew under the British Airways and Air France colors, both liveries will be included in the package together with the briefly used Singapore Airlines G Bold paint scheme, which I showed in a pop-up a minute ago. It says these and many more details from DcDesigns Concord for Microsoft Flight Simulator will be available in Just Flight's development blog, along with an initial set of shots showing the current state of development. As for an estimated release date, it's currently vague. It's now being pointed to the first part of 2022, hopefully Christmas. But sadly, guys, it also states Xbox pilots looking to fly the Concord in the comfort of their own couch will have to wait even longer. The Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace is currently experiencing long wait times for product releases, but while this is expected to improve over the coming months, developers in general are now refraining from giving estimates for a release in the marketplace when it comes to Xbox. So that is kind of sad news. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we will get it sooner than that. There's a lot more detail about this aircraft that you can read about, from the insides and the outsides, and just ton of information on MicrosoftAddons.com. I will link it below in the description so you can read all about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. I just wanted to share with y'all about the Concord. The Concord's one of my favorite planes. I'm definitely gonna buy it when it comes out. Not just to fly it, but just to see that beautiful, legendary bird, taxiing or coming into land, just to see that again, that's be super awesome. But as always, guys, happy flying out there. Thank you all so much for all your support. I love every single one of y'all guys. Until next time, guys, peace out. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe and like button. And as always, until next time, happy flying, guys. Pilot 0083, signing off.